Welcome back to By Proxy. We're continuing where we left off of being saved by creepy, ugly aliens. Apparently they're what called proxy, and they're not a machine, or they're not a computer, they're not an AI, or some kind of device like you'd find in System Shock. It's they're weird, ugly fucking aliens. So let's get back into that. With this save? Yeah. I'm not sure what the fuck we're doing now, so let's just continue from there and figure out what the fuck is going on. Control room. You already found the pass Altair left for you. Yes. Door opens smoothly. I go inside. Ah, wait. Okay, wait. That's the only thing that really bugged me. The fact there's no ambience. So I went in here. I needed a proxy. The large... Oh, wait. With the large bug-like proxy by your side, you feel a little safer entering this room. Oh, wait. It's following us now? It protected, saved us, and it's following me. Oh, okay. So apparently the proxy is following us now. That's interesting, I guess. Let's go back. Alright. Well, let's re-explore all the rooms, seeing if it changes depending on, like, us having now a proxy with us now. I don't think so. I think nothing's really changed. We're just going to be... You try to push your way into your room, but you barely make the door creak. You look meaningfully at the proxy by your side, but doesn't seem to understand what you want. Can you open it? The proxy blinks, clueless. You gesture wildly at the door, making movements that you think mimic the proxy quite well. Can you open the door? He slowly and surely approaches the door, and when you don't object, forces them open. You hear the metal shriek as it bends until there's a big enough gap for you both to slip through. Okay then. The power room is generic, with flashing screens and buttons. You can probably access the elevator from here to get it working again. There's nothing inside, much to your disappointment. Many console panels on the ship, you don't even know what this one does! What the fuck is this triangle thing? There's a glass cabinet on the wall with a strange object inside. It looks like a diamond or a crystal of sorts, and has been attached to the wiring of the ship. You assume it's some kind of powering device, or maybe an external memory storage. Regardless of its practical usage, you find it very pretty. Smash it! It's pretty! Nope. Power console flashes, as if irritated. There's error message displayed on the screen, warnings against shutting down the elevators. You look at the screen blankly. You don't know how to reverse this. In a last-ditch effort to get the elevator working, you click randomly on the screen, hoping something will happen. At first you think you've made everything worse, red tabs flashing angrily at you, but then a code pops up on the screen. A line of scripts. Power restored. Floor 3 accessible. Joy, I guess. It's a map. Proxy doesn't respond to your exclamation. You can make out of the map of this ship displayed high on the wall. It doesn't show you much of anything you don't know. Okay, well, floor 3 is accessible. Yes. The hallway looks like just about every other hallway. The lighting is a little poor, and it takes your eyes a moment to adjust. The proxy by your side shifts, nervous. Some other creature's gonna be around here, probably. The proxy can't reply, but you find yourself asking anyway. It's more to comfort yourself than anything. I mean... Altair's room. The proxy sniffs the splatters of viscous liquid sliding down the wall. Whoops. Well, actually, we might as well fucking save it. There we go. It cringes back. No. We'll do that room last. It's just like the other power room. There's a small hole in the center of the door which looks like some kind of keyhole. A green light circles the keyhole. You make some gestures at the proxy as you did to open the door in floor 2, but it just watches you blankly. If you want to open it, you'll have to find a key. You have no idea where someone might hide one though. Also, how is it I get to my inventory? I do have like shit in my pockets, if I recall. Not someone you have much contact with. This is another strange crystal. The proxy taps on the glass curiously. Pretty, isn't it? The proxy clicks. Well, at least it's friendly. I mean, geez. You'll need to find a code or something to get the elevators working for floor 4. You click randomly on the screens, but nothing happens. We don't have the same amount of luck as we did in the previous fucking floor, apparently. That door's open, I don't trust it. Let's go into the next room, before we go into the bleeding one. The room you enter appears to have been some sort of meeting room. Now, however, the walls are coated in black sludge, eggs nestled in dripping, webbed nests. Disgusting. They give off a dense, sticky smog that engulfs you, saturating your lungs until they feel filled with glue. Your breathing turns ragged. You wonder what sort of creature could have laid these eggs. Not any proxy you know of. Such an archaic way of procreating, you think. Unpredictable and prone to mutation, it's best to bred out as soon as possible. You hope such a base creature isn't lurking anywhere nearby. Oh, it probably is. You go to place your hands on the table, only to recoil. More eggs lurk underneath. No fucking shit. Hopefully they aren't spider-like proxies. That'd be fucking disgusting. The proxy hisses at the eggs glued to the bench. I don't think you're scaring them all that much. The proxy retreats. Yet more eggs hang from the ceiling, grouped together in a sack. It's like a nesting ground in here. Within a cavity in the wall, of which you assume to be a food supplement distribution point, is a particularly large egg. I'm not liking the looks of this. You see a light reflect off something metallic deep within the webbing. There's something wedged behind the egg. Yes. Carefully, so as not to disturb the egg, you slip your hand inside. The webbing squelches as you dig around in the ropes of slime. With triumph, you pull out a small blue metal disc. You turn it in your slick hands. A memory drive. Your proxy echoes the shocked inflection of your voice and clicks. Who'd leave their old memory drive lying around here? You inspect it closer, wiping off the dark and clinging matter. There's blood underneath. So wait, let's save it first. Boop. Yes. Going backwards. There's no backwards. This is where we came from. We just moved from this door and stood behind this bench in an awkward fashion. Okay, let's leave. And go back in here. And use the key. Oh, it's green. Wait, how do we... I don't think we have an inventory. So I'm going to have to assume... Actually, I have no idea. Because I recall there not being a inventory. Oh, we got a key thing, and it's not for that. Unless, actually, wait, unless it's to actually power up the... Okay, it looks like whatever we had grabbed, the memory drive, is meant maybe for the room or our room, so we can display a message. With that said, let's just go into the bleeding room for another possible encounter that's very evil and deadly. Yes. I don't trust that fucking, that egg on the wall. Your lungs constrict on entering. There's a foul smell that makes you feel lightheaded. The proxy becomes agitated, teeth snapping right next to your ear. Okay, there's no need to snap it by my ear, you know, that's kind of... Don't do that. There's no pillows or blankets, just a stained mattress. You hope it isn't blood, and it's just fucking ketchup. There's a line of plastic blinds separating the room into two sections. Two sections, and who's in the other fucking room? You wonder if this is something Altair has done himself, as it seems atypical for the ship's design. The room is reflected back in the mirror. The console screen flashes in reverse on the closest wall. You see dripping blood on the from the underneath of the bed. Oh. The console is very similar to the one in your personal room. You see old assignments and task reviews, and even a personal log. You don't understand most of what is written, as it's in the language you'll never learn. It's the language of higher research and personnel, a mass of twisting symbols that interlock like wires. It makes you wonder how you can understand Altair at all. Okay. So, I guess all we have to do is touch that disgusting egg thing stupidly. In the corner of the room is a rippling black mass. Vapor rises out of its surface in a haze, obscuring its shape and polluting the room. Yes. You take a step closer. Within a mass of what looks like slimy string, you can make out a vague shape of an egg. The shell is soft and dark purple. It burbles as if breathing. Something has escaped on the ship. Your proxy curls one hand around your torso, keeping you away. Aww. It's protective! Adorable. Its throat rattles. We shouldn't, but we are. You reach out to touch the egg. On first contact, you notice it's ice cold, so cold in fact that your skin begins to fuse to the shell. You snatch your hand away, but a little too late. The first layer of your skin comes away, leaving the tips of your fingers sore and bloody. The proxy tightens its grip around you, yanking you backward and clicking furiously. You move too slowly, however, and are consumed in thick, bellowing smoke. By the time the smoke settles, leaving a black stain wherever it touches, you see the egg's exterior has absorbed your skin. So I'm still alive, it's just absorbed my fucking skin. What? And it's... Oh, okay, at least it's not repeating. Let's repeat this. Hold on 1 second. Let's see, what is it? Touch it. You don't fancy getting covered in staining smoke again. It apparently absorbed my skin and left my finger bleeding. But nothing happened as of now. Possibly absorbed your DNA, so whatever comes out of that maybe will be looking exactly like me or will look human. Who knows? Probably was a big mistake touching it, though, because this does have multiple endings. And let's go in the vent. What do you mean, lead to just a fucking end? What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Okay, let's go to... What? Oh, okay. We're going backwards to... Yes. Backwards. And... bedroom. We have to use the flash drive. I think the only way I can use it is our room. Or scan file to here. Its position remains unchanged. Alt 19 for 4. Holy fuck. After so much fucking searching, I think I finally found out where I have to fucking click. Seriously. You'd never believe what I have to click. You'd think, okay, that's the mattress, that you can't understand, that's the mirror, and this is, you know, the plastic blinds. Apparently, there's a cupboard behind the blinds hidden in the dark. You're supposed to click fucking here, you know. You say it's, if I clicked anywhere here, it's like, these are the blinds, and apparently, I can go back there if I click in another section of the fucking same blinds. I don't think any of you guys would be in the same position being like, oh no, that was so obvious. You click there instead of there, or there, or there. You can sneak through the blinds over there. Though your proxy is almost too big to fit, the two of you slip into the shadows in the back of the room. If there's anything that can help you figure out what Alteri was up to, you hope you can find it here. It feels wrong, but you open the cupboard anyway. It's rather empty. A couple files, some medicines, and you hesitate. The proxy tilts its head, intrigued. It's from On-World. The proxy rattles. They're used for compliance. A nudge at your arm. There's not much use for them these days. Everything's much less wild. The proxy takes the weapon out of your grasp, turning it over and over in its fingers. It could take it apart on seconds, but instead, after a good look, it returns it to you. Firearm! You slip the weapon into your pockets and close the cupboard behind you. Shoot it! Let's search again. I got a pistol. What the fuck would I use the pistol for? I'm assuming the end of this, if it's a demo, is happening soon. I got a gun, but do I use it on this and smash it? I need the gun for something. So I have a firearm. The elevator, I've tried this elevator, I've tried the upper vent of the elevator, I've literally tried fucking everything. So either... Wait, what does the message say about the proxy? Immediately on entering, you feel your body begin to get heavy. Your proxy holds you as gently as it can with its spindly fingers. I didn't read that before. That's sort of adorable. These things are completely usually ugly, but this thing's so protective. It's very comforting and weird, but interesting at the same time, how protective it is of the character. For something as weirdly dangerous and somewhat ugly as it is somewhat adorable at the same time. Either way, I have to find out then what to use this new item on. We have no inventory to sort of, you know, click and drag and click and thing. We have to just sort of presume. We have a gun now, presuming it's loaded, so what can it be used on? It's not for the egg in Altair's room. The elevator does not work. So I'm going to assume it's maybe to kill the first dude. Okay, I don't think I need to go in here again, unless we had to shoot this. No, because we don't have the key for the cupboard on the 3rd floor. I just have to imagine I have to access here, but this fucker needs to get shot. No. Okay, we have a gun, but apparently we don't want to use it. Alright, then back to my infinite search of where the fuck I go next. Wait, what? Seriously? Another situation where I'm clicking some random fucking area with absolutely no direction. A shiver runs down your spine with the proxy's own finger creep across your own. Where the gaps are too narrow in the vents, the middle is stripped away in record time. It's like watching a spider spinning its web into the desired shape. The proxy retrieves a long chain necklace that was hooked on the nail. Whoever put it here clearly didn't want it found. Green metal disc on the end. Another memory drive. Thank you. The proxy makes rattling noise. I'm guessing it's saying you're welcome. I clicked it, like, seriously, like... Where did I click, even? Vents? Where the fuck are the vents? Wait, let me turn the brightness. That's just fucking bright as fuck, but... Get the fuck out of here. It's saying these are vents? Oh my god, you're seriously... What you'd think? Like, you don't even see where my mouse is clicking because I didn't turn it on, but, at the bottom of the elevator, there's the floor, then right above the floor, the first layer of the wall, it's saying those are fucking vents, rather than just a pattern of the wall of the elevator. That those are vents, and I'm meant to click that pattern on the lower floor, on lower wall of the elevator inside of it, and that there's a necklace in there. You're fucking kidding. There's no indication, no shiny, no nothing to literally tell me that you cannot progress the game unless I absolutely click this specific fucking area of the lower floor of the elevator, which happens to be vents, but you wouldn't fucking know it just by looking at it from this angle. Holy fuck. So at least we made progress, so I can probably beat the game. Maybe. But we got the thing, so we can unlock this thing. Fuck me. The disc on the end of the slot and the key fit perfectly, and the doors open. The proxy takes great joy in fishing out the necklace and toying with it in his hands. Adorable. You examine the contents of the cupboard triumphantly. There's a small particle screen inside. You can restore the entire elevator system with this, if only you can find a way to connect it to the ship's core. Alright, I'm gonna just like stop it here and make it either 2 episodes or 1 long one. So I'm just gonna leave it here for now. Holy fuck, it's just like, I don't like, when it comes again, I'm playing a lot of point-and-click adventure games of recent, and it's just the same thing where it's like, you don't have direction, if there's no indication of where you should click, it just gets really annoying, because who would have fucking thought I'd have to click in the elevator? Because one, I know the elevator was not working, the elevator panel wasn't working, the elevator vent on the ceiling wasn't working, nothing about the elevator was working, except apparently the lower fucking wall/floor. Fuck that. Holy shit. So, with that said and done, 1 more episode, or 1 long episode if I continue this, depending on how long it is, and it'll be the end of the fucking game. So hopefully you are looking forward to that, and you've been enjoying this series. If you have been, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and a subscriber. Until the next time. But, not to worry, nothing's happening that is that problematic. I am just simply eating a lot of fast foods because it's student life. Though, I mean, I could be eating some more craft dinner. I have been neglecting on the craft dinner.